Welcome back to PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza, where it's your Let's Play 2. I am PyroFalkon, and you're watching Dark Cloud 2, an RPG that I love dearly from my past, that I've always wanted to do for the channel. In the last episode, our hero here, Max, got chased by a bunch of evil clowns for the pendant that's around his neck, and he is escaping with his friend Donnie through the underground water facility. I'm gonna go through the underground water channel, because laying low here isn't gonna help.
Underground water channel? So this goes outside of the town, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Exactly.
Hey, Max, what are you cooking up?
Something's going on in the outside world.
What?
That Flotsam guy is threatening the mayor.
What? Why?
I'm not sure myself. But Flotsam said it. The whole town's living a carefree life, not knowing what's going on outside. What does that mean?
Don't know.
But after Blackstone Railroad went out of service, no one's left town. And it's not that they don't leave. They can't leave. The reason why the mayor doesn't open the gate must be so that people don't see the outside world.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm going.
Huh? Going? Where? You're not thinking of...
Uh-huh. I'm leaving this town.
Oh, hold on there. Seriously? But there's all kinds of weird creatures in the channel.
I'll be fine. I usually use this to fix things, but it makes a pretty good weapon, too.
No use trying to stop you now. Hold on a sec. Voila!
This is...
My baby. But you'll need it more. It gets a little rowdy around here, so this guy'll come in handy.
Wow, really? It's okay?
Take it already.
Thank you, Donnie.
Every hero needs a gun, and we've got one now. L1 to get in stance, press X to attack, but if you're too far away or
And
got
with
it.
this one, we can keep in touch while you're in the channel. If you get lost, just give me a buzz.
Gotcha.
Watch yourself, Max.
Yep. Donnie, I need you to keep an eye out for those guys here.
No problem. Whatever you say. Huh? Hey, why do I have to stand watch?
Well, I can't stand watch. I'm
What?
running through an underground water channel.
Sorry, Donnie, but I want to see the outside world with my own eyes.
And you don't have any because your bangs are covering them, so looks like it's just
Chapter
me.
1. To the outside world.
Alright, so yes, now the adventure starts in earnest and you get to see the main crux of combat here in Dark Cloud 2. So the reason the game takes a long time is it is very grindy and farm heavy. You can see here, these are all the floors I have to get through just to get through this first dungeon. You have to take them one at a time. You get to save your progress whenever you want between floors, which is helpful. Just like Final Fantasy Tactics that I also played for the channel, I save before and after every floor because things can go wrong in a flippin' hurry in this game. So in every floor you have objectives. You have a time limit objective. You have a second objective, which is a golf mini game, and I don't mind spoiling that because I hate it and I'm never going to do it other than maybe to show you guys once how to do it. And then the third objective is dependent on which floor you're on. Now, I don't know if we can do this one without healing, but the floors do not level up with you. So if you have trouble defeating or getting one of these objectives, you can just come back to it later when you're 50 levels stronger or whatever. So we're not too concerned about medals right now. They do have a big important piece of what needs to be done. We'll try the objectives if we can, but I'm not overly concerned about getting them done on my first try.
Max, come in. How's everything?
It's like a maze. Could get lost pretty easy here.
Okay, then you need to get the floor map. It should be in one of the treasure chests on that floor. The floor map will show you where you are on a particular floor. Shouldn't get lost if you have one. If you don't want the map in the way, you can turn it off and on with the select button. Alright, in order to get to the next floor, you need the gate key. I think the one in the channel's called the key handle. If you use the gate key on the exit for that floor, you can get to the next floor. Just keep doing that and you can get to the end of any dungeon. Got it, Max?
Roger, Donnie. I'll give it a try.
So the way this works is, generally speaking, a random enemy on the floor will have the gate key. So you have to just destroy everybody that you see until you've got the gate key. However, every dungeon is randomly generated. Yes, I'm trying to pick this up, game. Oh, you have to be really... Or not. Did I not read that? Pretty sure it said hit X. Whatever, I don't care. So here's the exit. As you can see, it needs the gate key. So we can't do anything about that for now, but we do have a sewer rat we can beat the tar out of. And I don't know which of these guys has it, but that dude had it. The very first guy had the gate key. So if I just bail now, I'm going to get 2 medals. One for clearing the floor very quickly, and one for not having to heal. So let's just bust that. Oh, this is a different key. I'm sorry, Max. I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. Or yet, because it's been a while since I've played. So anyway, as I was saying that... Oh, there it is. Go. Go, go, go. I wonder if we've been here 2 minutes and 35 seconds yet, depending on when they count. Oops. Go. Go. So... you can do floors as many times as you want. Hey, cleared finish without healing. Did not clear the one for the time, so that was probably...
Pressed on, deeper into the underground channel. I had said I want to see the outside world to Donnie, but there was a second reason why I wanted to go there.
I will finish that thought once we're done with cutscenes.
Your flounder, sir. Bon appetit.
Max, where are your manners? Eat your dinner.
Father? I'd like to ask you something.
Yes? What is it?
About Mother. Where is she?
I'm sure I told you this already. Your mother is doing important work far away from here.
But what's the name of the town, and what job is she doing there?
It's nothing for you to worry about. Eat your dinner.
This is just how you always are. You don't tell me anything.
Young sir,
He is already gone,
would
Butler.
you like me to go after him, sir?
Leave him be.
I cannot imagine eating at a dinner table like that, because for all their normal voice acting, you would have to be screamed, or you would have to yell. You would have to scream. Grammar to be heard. Anyway, you can jump around wherever you want. We can even exit back into the entrance area if we want to talk to Donnie again. But the game is very grind heavy, as I said. You have to sort of repeatedly fight the same floors to get a lot of experience to level up. And further, every floor of the dungeon is randomized. So even if you do the same floor repeatedly, you're going to see... Why can I not pick this up? Circle doesn't... Alright, whatever. So there's lots to consider here and lots of repetition to do. Flying enemies have to be shot repeatedly. Those little blue crystals that pop out are the experience points. I don't think you get experience points just from fighting. You have to collect those crystals or you're just done. So it's oftentimes best to completely clear a floor the first time you visit it, just to make sure you've got as much experience as you possibly can get. And certainly these first few floors are easy. There's not a lot I'm going to do here. To make your weapons even stronger, yes. Right, got it. Yup, got it. Yup, got it. So, actually that screen, I'm glad it did pop up. When you level up, you're only leveling up your weapons. You're not leveling up yourself. Your hit points have to go up through other means that we'll eventually get to. So when you upgrade your weapons further, because there is a limit to each weapon, then you have to expend resources in order to evolve the weapon into a different form. And all of that takes resources and resource points and time and grinding. And as I said, the game is very grind heavy. Now, I like it. I don't mind the grind in this game at all because there is action to it. Even if some of the grinding gets a little obnoxious when you have to revisit old areas or the same areas. Why can I not? I forgot I had a power attack. I'm going to have to look up during a time skip how to pick up a freaking box because I didn't read the tutorial on it. But anyway, there are lots of mechanics in the game that will get introduced, like those red dots that are over health bars. And the overall goal of this particular floor was to beat all the enemies without using conventional weapons. You had to use items like bombs and such. But we don't have bombs to work with, so it's impossible. And the game will give you... Ow. Just getting the shit beaten out of me. The game will give you lots of impossible tasks at the beginning. It really encourages you to revisit floors repeatedly as you get stronger and you get more tools to work with. So after we get through... Oh! R1 and X together is the throw. Got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. That's probably how I pick up a box, too. Level up, hooray! Unfortunately, it does not give me any health. What are the oranges? Oh, the oranges are treasure chests. Good deal. So that will be very useful here. So yeah, I figure if you guys watch this uncut, you're going to be seeing a lot of this. You're going to see me doing a lot of dungeon work, a lot of farming. I don't think it'll be that interesting to most of you to see the grinding aspects. Now, if it is, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm not against streaming part of this, or even streaming all of it, and then just cutting it up later into proper episodes for the channel itself, the YouTube channel itself. So, let me know. And if you don't want to see it, that's fine. I actually thought about doing 2 versions of this Let's Play, where I did an uncut and a cut version, but I decided not to do either of those. That is a magic crystal. Tells me where everything in the map is, sort of like a compass in Zelda. There are a lot of Zelda mechanics in this game that would feel very at home to anyone who's played these types of games before, which is fantastic. And it really is an easy game to sort of get a handle on. Now, I don't think I can die from poison. I think this is a health thing? Yes, okay. So, that's one thing the game does not tell you. It does not tell you what certain things on the map mean or what you're looking out for. But anything with a pink question mark is something you can interact with somehow, and these little pools of water are full heals. It stops you from having to run back and forth, which is fantastic. Isn't there a way I can open the whole map? Yeah. I actually prefer playing like this because I have the ability to, like, focus my eyes. And I don't mean to make it sound like it's something special, but I have the ability to focus my eyes on what I need to focus on. So when there's combat and I need to worry about my movement, I can sort of mentally tune out the map that's in my face. This does help me with navigation and such, but I could see how this would be annoying. So that's another thing I want you to let me know in the comments. If you prefer a certain way that you see the way I fight, if you want the map as minimized as possible, or if you don't mind it being in my face like this. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It tells you when all the monsters...
That takes care of you guys.
Yep, it gives you a blatant clue when you are done fighting everything. And eventually, with a lot of the farming, that's what I will be doing. I'm going to just be running around until I get that. Sometimes that does not go away because these treasure chests could be mimics, and the all monsters defeated does not count the mimics, unfortunately. So you just kind of have to feel it out sometimes. But we're good for now, so I'm going to just get the hell out of here and go on to the next floor. And if there's nothing else, I think I will start my time skips now because, again, I highly doubt you're going to want to see every little bit of me going through every floor constantly when it's this repetitive. But I'll definitely put in bosses and story elements and everything. I will be recording everything. I just may not be showing you everything if the game gets a little repetitive for just to keep things going a little stealthily. Stealthily? A little smoothly. Yeah, smoothly.
The underground channel ran on ahead in front of me. And as I pressed on, heading deeper, for some reason, thoughts of you, Mother, filled my head. I don't remember your face now, Mother, even though I must have seen it so often when I was small.
I kind of forgot that every time you go to a new floor for the first time, usually there's something. They keep the story going. You're never required to push on. You can always repeat floors if you want to, if you need levels or items or whatnot.
How's it going? Made any progress?
Yeah, looks like I made it to the next floor.
The further in you go, the stronger the monsters are. Watch out!
The more experience points you get from them, too.
To defeat the stronger monsters, you'll need to strengthen your weapons.
Alright, this is a tutorial, I assume,
You'll run into trouble on
of
the
that
next floor.
nonsense.
If you want to know more about combat, give me a buzz. I'll help you out whenever you want.
I'm probably good for now, Donnie.
From the main menu and choose what you want to know about from the list.
Although I might look into it
You're a
between
great fighter,
episodes.
So you'll pick up on it in no time.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay, be careful.
I don't know how old Max is, but I guess he's around 16 or 17. Because I'm pretty sure he's not an adult, especially with the way he reacts to his dad and the temper tantrum he had earlier in that cutscene. But he's also not a little tiny child. Hey, getting the magic crystal right off the bat is super useful. Super useful. So, yes, again, just to reiterate, please let me know in the comments below if you want to see the map as I have it. This is the easiest way for me, but you can make it disappear completely, which I definitely don't want to do because I don't know what the hell's going on when the map disappears. Oh, tapping circle switches the... My weapon's about broke! Oh no! Anyway, or the little corner map, at least, is probably a pretty decent compromise. But either way, hey, got myself an item, a repair powder. Excellent. But for navigational sake, I like having a big-ass map, so just let me know. Alright, so my right-handed weapon is about screwed, so I can just go into item and use a repair powder. It helpfully blinks at me. Anytime you have an item that the game recommends you make, it blinks at you. But I'm going to add bread to my hotbar here and use a right-handed repair powder so my weapon doesn't break. If memory serves, if a weapon breaks completely, you have to get out of the dungeon in order to fully repair it, and you can't repair it in the field. Now, eventually I can get multiple weapons and do all sorts of things, fancy things like that, but that will be for later. Are you done, you jerk? And another thing you have to learn is enemy patterns. Like the Night Stalker has a couple attacks after you think he might be done. So early on, you will get the crap kicked out of you by every enemy you see, at least long enough to learn exactly how they attack and when their vulnerability is, and when your vulnerability is to what they try. So that's the only reason I knew, for example, the turtle had a couple extra attacks as well. So these guys, I'm not shooting them because one of the objectives, one of the bonus objectives for this level was to only use my right-hand weapon to defeat all the monsters. So I'm going to go for that. But I will do that off camera because I'm out of time for this episode, since I'm going to try to keep these episodes to 20 minutes. But tell me what you do. That's what I get for releasing my block too soon. Just what I was talking about not doing. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think about this game so far. Like I said, there are town building aspects and time traveling aspects we haven't even gotten to yet. So there is plenty more adventure to have. So thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to check the video description for links to the game, as well as our Discord, Patreon, PayPal, and other ways you can support the channel. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.